Hey, what's going on, guys? James here, and welcome back to my Team Modern Racing Manager World Championship so far, guys. And yeah, we're back again after 2 races completed. Curtis won the first race, and Han went won the second race as champion now. And the 2 races been good in Australia and Britain. And today, guys, we're going to go to the Italian Grand Prix in Italy, Monza, for the 3rd round of the World Championship. Now, let's take a look at the Drive Championship after race number 2. If I get the screen graphic gets pretty indeed so far, and it's Curtis Walker's is in the lead so far. We're hand rating second place so far. Then it's Ronnie Skimming third. Then it's Max Jones fourth. Then it's Aaron Doris fifth ahead of Lola Marino. Then it's Andy Close and Anna Define. Kristen ninth are actually, and then Abby fifth to 10th. So just let me just wipe the camera for you guys so you can see. Over that one fade over there. So, the calendar now. We're on to Italy now for the Italian Grand Prix. Hopefully how this one goes pretty over this. And we can see how different this place is. But now, guys, I'm going to hand you over to the commentators to this. But before that, we got 2 drivers who we will be following next year to replace our driver. Israel Nagayan and Dan Borg will be replacing Ronnie Skimmett and Curtis World by the end of the year. So we'll see you guys soon. But guys, we'll get ready to go. So, and in the Constructors Championship, after just 2 races completed, as we can see there, Ferrari are comfortably still lead the Constructors Championship so far, while Whisper Diamond Girl scored an excellent 37 points in the last race and got second place, moving second now, with 20 United racing third, while Ursula Racing Grid is at the back of the field with just 4 points. Now, guys, I'm now going to hand you over to your commentators, Cooper and Luigi, for the start of the Italian Grand Prix in qualifying. Let's begin this, guys. So, guys, over to you. Thanks for that, James. Hello, everybody. My name is Luigi, and welcome to Italy in Monza for the Italian Grand Prix in this circuit, the Autrodrom di Monza circuit, for round 3 of the 2020 Team Modern Racing Manager World Championship. This circuit is fantastically built by the first race in 1950 and uses parts of a Formula 1 track. That is pretty excellent that Luigi is with fantastic track over history and time. Cooper here. While the weather forecast is clearly going to be fantastically sunny with 20 degrees Celsius it is, and hopefully we'll not be expecting some rain coming soon, but pretty soon this circuit though has got lots of corners around this circuit. Thanks for that, guys. Now, we're now into qualifying now for the Italian Grand Prix at the Autrodrom di Monza circuit, and we've got a lot of chicanes there like this corner, the first 2 chicanes. We see a lot of major dramas over the years. We've got the Ascari chicane, and the final corner is Parabolica. So hopefully how these drivers go pretty well so far for this. But let's go set that our driver 1 needs gimmicks. We're going to set them on 53% of wings. There we go. And we'll put the 68 for the gear ratios. And hopefully that one pretty well done for that. Curtis Wooks now. Let's see what he can do so far. So we're going to set him on the soft tyres too. 60 on wings, 64% of the gear ratios. And hopefully, how will Curtis do? One of the black drivers might be coming out. That's might be one of the silver arrows, something like that so far. The graphic has been fantastically changed a bit. And I think that might be the one of the drivers of the black team. And maybe that's Peter Mills. So also the racing team, Tyrannic and Whisper Racing would Whisper Transport are winning second place because their drivers haven't done a lap just yet. But I think Manuel Gomez think he's the first driver to do a lap so far. But anyway, here comes Ronnie Skimmett. And how would he go well so far for this? So Skimmett is on his lap now, so hopefully how this goes through this. Through the first 2 corners goes through this. And to draw the curve its course now for this season, and hopefully he was going further so far for this. Through the last mo, they come through the first last mo and the second last mo as he goes through the circuit itself so far. And it was both with Peter Moore and Sammy Gomez got out at the same time there. Hamwait's got second place so far. Hamwait is on his lap so far, but let's go board on one knee skimming. Let's go see on satellite camera then. So let's see where he across the line when he comes to the last corner now. Let's see. Goes third, but that's a good lap from him so far. Curtis is just through this Scorus K now. He's headed towards the far car Parabolica. And he comes through this last 3 corners, this track of Parabolica. Cross the line he goes through, goes only just 15th. That's not a good lap from him so far. Josie Batiosta is on pole position ahead of Max Joe and Zoe Usla, while Modney Skivitz in 5th place. Time to lead Curtis Brooks is only 20th now because he had a bad lap time there. Jay Fro, Alan Defy are in 15th and 16th and 17th. Actually, that's Aaron Doris. Ham went the winner of race 2 in Britain. He's already down in 9th place so far, but he's already good for a place to be better. Will Curtis have enough speed for this as one is coming into pits at the end of this lap? Where will Curtis go for this lap? Goes 10th fastest. Pretty extra lap from Curtis Brooks so far for this. Pretty sure all the drivers going so far for this. It looked like Aaron Donners and Jenny Throne are going out for another lap again. Meanwhile, Lola Marino is into 11th place so far for the Orange team, so hopefully this is going pretty well so far for this, so well. And I think it's the Q Racing, which is Manu Gomez and Peter Moods at the fantastic lap time for this. How will the Orange car will do so far for there, and how will Green Power Racing doing well? But fortunately, Chris Todd is now in last place now. He's just by Sammy Hub in 19th place now. So, as everybody have made it into the pit so far, we've still got about 4 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock so far in this practice of the Italian Grand Prix. So, let's see, we might go down, get the green races down for one day. And for Curtis, he's already back in the pit so far. I think we should check on his car. The car wings, he will be going through. And hey, dear daddy, gonna have my lovely dinner. Cheerio, daddy. Cheerio. Yes, that was my dad said cheerio. Means this qualifier set is completely still going on so far for this. As we're going on board on our second drive for Ronnie Skimmett. Well, Cooper, any more ideas? Well, yeah, I had good news so far from Oslo Racing Grid. Their car performances are better from the last race in Silverstone. But Tammy Usla and Zoe had upgraded cars, so Zoe had qualified next year for. But now Manu Gomez has gone fastest so far. Oh, thanks for telling me that, Cooper. What? Manu Gomez has gone fastest. Any more about the weather, Luigi? Well, there's some heavy rain going to come onto the circuit in about 10 minutes' time. It will be raining maybe tomorrow for the race, or hopefully maybe not. But not for this. Maybe not tomorrow, but it is today, guys. Not talking tomorrow about the race itself. Only got about 1.5 minutes left to go in this session in qualifying. Whoever won is keep it going for this lap time. He said 1 minute 6.44. Only got over 1 minute 8.206. What about Curtis Brooks? One minute left to go. Here comes Curtis Brooks. When he goes into Parabolica, round the last way, going to come round now. Cross the line, he goes only 40 fastest. Not good for the championship leader, who got 6th or 7th, or actually 5th in the last race in Britain. But now, back he's been 6th in the last race, right. So that's not good luck from him so far, but he didn't run these scrimmage in 7th, 8th place. And that is it. That's time. So 10 minutes is off in qualifying now, guys. We can see on TV as everybody are completing the lap so far completely well indeed. And pretty not good for that lap time so far indeed. But I think nobody is not going to stop Manu Gomez for that. So everybody calling back in the pit, and that's the end. The qualifying has ended so far. It is now Manu Gomez who took pole position around the Italian Grand Prix against Monza. Had a Chris Stone, Josie Battista, then Max Joe, Jenny Furr got 5th. Lola Marino, a good 6th place so far. Sorry, Ursula, a good 7th place for the Ursula team. Andy closes 8th, that is Rodney Skimmett in 9th, Aaron Donners in 10th, Abby Fisser in 11th, Samuel Hope 12th, Peter Moon 30th, Tammy didn't do well and so he did. Then we got Nick Steele, and we got Curtis Wooks, then we got Han Wench, and then we got Anna Devine, then it's Didi Aboot, and Jet Li is starting for the back of the field in 20th. So, let's particularly get it ready for so far for this. And we get into the race, and now we got heavyweight so far for this, so we'll hopefully have a great race so far for this. It is a very dark race so far for this, but let's see how this one goes for this. Luigi, if the weather's not going to improve a bit, well, it's starting to be delayed, but it's not very excellent to see these drivers going out to the rain like this for this. But it's only just about 25 minutes to the rain side comes. Well, I think it's going to be a full wet race, isn't it? Thanks for that. So, are you ready for this, Cooper? Yeah, fantastic ready for this for the Italian Grand Prix, James. Right then. We have majored history so far from the first and second season. Let's see what this 2020 season in Italy will do. And we're on the way for the Italian Grand Prix. Driver need to be very careful. This is the first time we have a race in the wet. As everybody goes, all 20 cars go together as Manu Gomez leads headed Josie Battista, who's just got past, was it Chris Stone? I think it is. There's so many cars going on the grass so far, the first corner race. As everybody goes through to the third corner. Look at this graphic so far. That's the one where Andy Close might slow down for this, but as Fergus Soe, up into 4th play, head of Lola. Max Joe has a bad start. Max Joe was starting the race in 3rd. He's running down in 6th now. As this is the bad stuff for that. And this time, one is Curtis Wookie's in 18th so far. As Hamway, the race win from the last race, down in last place so far. Jet Li's just behind himself, and there goes Undefine. And he just puts off Peter Moon there to move himself. But then here goes Curtis, who's going to try and get past, and then got Tammy, he's moving to 60, and there he goes, Curtis in the 16th place so far, as we come for the end of the first lap of the race. And here goes Curtis, we're on Tammy Ursula, for the Ursula Racing Group team, and he gets past Tammy. No, he don't just yet. Oh, that could have been a move there, but not quite. And here comes Anna Devine, but here goes Jet Li, gets past Anna, and Jet has now moved up himself. And oh, big collision there for these drivers. Through goes Ronnie on Hanway. And Hanway's one on the grass. Oh no, that's Jenny Furr actually, not Hans Wen. That's Jenny Furr actually. Sorry about that, guys. Good, but did you see that what happened there? Well, yeah, I think Amadine went into space up, and there goes Annie Close, or maybe that's gets past. Well, we see that Abby Fisser actually, not Andy Close about this. But we see that Jenny has to went into space, so she has to back up from that. But pretty good for that. So Tammy is a her, so hopefully this race going pretty first this so far. And we're going on one is he's closing on the back of Lola Mourinho. Could he get past it? Oh, a big locked up there, and that's gonna let Abby Fisser goes past him. But one is not gonna give that position back, and he keeps it from Abby Fisser. Good move there so far. But meanwhile, further back, just behind it, Samuel Hope, and hoping he might have to try to make a move on her. Still the lead of the race, Sugo Manu Gomez, that is Chris Stone, and that is Josie Battista in 3rd. Big move there, as Curtis in 6th place so far. This is going next to the race so far, here in Italy. Through goes Han Race, the winner. And Curtis is going to go fast. Han. And then his business in white. On lap 4, it's possible 18 laps. Lola is holding up as Abby Fisher has got past finally. Gets past one knee skim it. Good move to be having a hot drink so far, a cold drink so far. Or coffee, what's his great race. As Lola is in the pass for this. As Abby Fisher is maybe man of a good, and here goes Samuel Gomez on one knee and gets past him and moving to 9th place. Well, that's 8th place actually goes for Samuel. To Samuel Hope. And he gets past himself, and there is so he's got on the grass. I bet that was Max Jones, and Lola Marie gets past her. So he went on the grass, completely wrong, lost some positions. Luigi, do you see that? Yes, he's way on the curb so far for this. He didn't have enough space to go through and get a but that's not very good. And lost some extra points for the Ursula team to get them back on track. And oh my goodness me, he's dropping back a bit. Yeah, he is struggling a bit, so it is, and he's been overtaken by Abby Fisher. But so he doesn't want to let one he's going to be there. That's going to slow down. Let Anna J. Will have a look on him and gets past him already. So Jay Froese, he's up into 9th place already now, so it means that both Ronnie and Curtis are all struggling so far in this red conditions in Italy for Ferrari. As Curtis gets past Nick Steele for 40, and then he try to get past Han Wench. No, that's Aaron Donez actually. But he's at the back of it, and Curtis up into 13th place. One is on the back of Zoe. Where is Tammy though? He's in 16th place, so both of these girls are not very happy so far for this race so far. As they're having trouble struggling on lap 6 now, as we go ahead. Well, not a move there from Han Wenster as he gets past Aaron Tonez. As here goes Han Wenster on Curtis, and he gets past but he locks up and has to take a falling action. A big cost there for that. And he's let Aaron Tonez through. So Han Wenster is struggling a bit from 2nd place in the championship. Big enough done there so far, but then here comes Diddy Abu, the man who was in 19th place so far. He's coming to P10, but he's gone on the grass a bit as he came. But he did get past him. Wow! How did he do that? Oh, he's lost a position now already. Oh my god, lost a position so far for this. And there goes Andy Close. And he's trying to get past him. It's only Nick Steele. So what happened there, Luigi? I know now, because that car was very good. I know it. I think his car performances are not very good because the Ferrari are struggling in their home track in Italy. So the struggling on their wet tyre is particularly extreme enough for that one-stop tragedy coming up next stop. And we see how the race is going for the next halfway through the stage for this Italian Grand Prix. I think that will be a fair change for that. One more for that update. Thanks for the two. Any more updates, Cooper? Well, yeah, I'm talking about the Green Power Racing team. That Nick Steele is pretty not good for the to join the team next year, but I feel better like Chris Stern and Diddy Abu are struggling a bit so far on their wet tyres. But there it goes. As I said, there's Chris Stern gets past Diddy Abu. Oh no, that's Chris Steele actually, not Chris Stern. He's in 2nd place so far. As Josie Buttelli is dueling from Chris Stern. The power season man, Manu Gubis in 3rd, and then it's Abby Fisher, then it's Lola Marino, Max Jones, 7th is then Sammy Ho, Jerry Byrne, and Andy Close the top 10. And this is going to be a pretty good change to the championship after this race. But who will win this race? And we're halfway through the race so far. Ronnie Skimmy is in 13. Curtis Woods is in 14. Zoe Ursula is in 7th. And Tammy is in 15th place for that. And we can see there, guys, Curtis has been overtaking his teammate, and so did Tammy, but not quite as Tammy got into grass a bit. And lost confidence there so far. Well, yeah, I think that one needs to get put it onto the track so far, but that's not very... Actually, this track is very slippery enough so far for these drivers to go off the track, but that is good completely well, but that's not good to see that Tammy didn't go well so far to get past Rodney. Well, Helmet has passed him, and he also got past Aaron Dones a few laps ago. And we're on to lap 10 of the possible 18 laps of this circuit in Italy in Monza. As Aaron Dones got car trouble. Pause for Aaron Dones, as the car is not professionally enough to turn it, but unfortunately the car is in trouble. As an entry trouble for Chris Stone, he was waiting second place so far, but he's not going to be out of the race. Impossible. Chris Stone is out of this race so far, as we're only on to lap 10 already, as this race is completely going unharmed for this. Cooper also going to join on making a one-shot strategy. Well, yeah, there's some of them are, but Prix saw that they all hopefully get their car performance into the end of the race so far, but how does technology do well so far to get their cars increasingly inert? But I think that Curtis is losing some grip on his tyres, so it's 1-2 for this track. They're losing grip so far on their tyres so far, but they hopefully might pick for new wet tyres for this so far. As we go for this like it's so far. As Josie Patilli is in the pit so far, so that's the first pit stop to means everyone will probably going to come into the pits, or maybe some of the drivers or might stay up for longer as they would be. Well, one is staying out a bit. One is staying out for the moment for one lap, and so is somebody else. Everyone into the pit so far. And they're all out of track so far around this Italian Grand Prix circuit, so the race Jay's the same so far as Rodney Skimmett is in second place so far. But it looks like he's struggling a bit on his older tyres. Cooper, what do you think of this train car field from 8 to 10? Well, yeah, there's a better sofa there, but there's someone locked up. Is that Sammy Gomez? No, that's Max Jones. That's Max Jones, and he's struggling a bit so far. As through goes Jay from London Marino, and here goes Curtis, where he gets past Nick Steele, and moving into the points position now. But his teammate has come into the pit so far. So Rodney Skimmett is in the pits, and he rejoined the race in P10 just by his teammate, as there's a lot of cars just behind him now as it goes through the chicane so far. As that was locked up, that is Jenny Throne. But he's okay to continue so far, as here comes Curtis Rocks on the back of Max Jones, and Max is closing the down on Lola Marina, as we got Diddy Albert is in trouble, so both of the Green Power Racer are out of the race already. Diddy's in trouble, Chris Stone's in trouble. Their car is not very good so far. Yeah, it's a disappointing day for the team so far. The engineer said that there's a problem with the power unit for the car for this. Probably the car is not in truck gear selection so far. And we got another car in trouble. Oh yes, there's another car in trouble. That is Anna Devine, who's also is retiring the car. He's got car trouble, just like Diddy Albert did. So he's going to become our fourth time of the race so far. This is not very good, and we only got about 5 laps to go here at the Circuit de Monza. Look at this train car. Can you see it, Luigi? Yes, I see, James. Look at that. There's a bad. There goes Lola. I think he's trying to get past Curtis, but he's locked up, and Max trying to get past him. Wow, let's get execute like that. So let's have fun. We get this, and we got Lola locked up, and there goes Lola and wanted that as Curtis has smoothly up into 7th place so far. But the train car means that Rodney for the Ferrari team is in 7th place so far, and he's only got 4 laps to go. Pretty well done so far for them, but his teammate Rodney's got past Max Jones too, but there's a lot of train cars. As Zoe wants to gain the points so far. No, that's Tammy. He's the one to get the 5 points of the race. But meanwhile, Cuddy is still ahead of that pack there so far. And his next target is Jenny Throne for that 6th place so far. So, but it's still Josie Bautista is leading this race ahead of Manuel Gomez. Abby Fiss is in 30. It's Samuel Ho and then Zoe Usler in 5th. So Curtis, we want you to push hard now. So we have to push hard to see the race trade will be pretty good. Look over this. Same with you there. Hammer's got car trouble. The race winner from the last race in Britain is retiring. He was 2nd place in the championship so far. And he's going to be out of the race. And Jet Li has got car trouble to his car already. And we're on to the penultimate of the race so far. Meanwhile, Curtis Wilkie closing down on Jenny Throne. But what do you make of the move on them? It's the 17th lap of the possible 18th lap around this circuit is so far. And would he make a move on them? Well, actually, would he make a move on her? She's not looking at making it look so far, indeed so far, but it's getting too risky enough. So, what about this? They're going for the 2nd lap, so I'm about to come through there. But there's still no move yet, but he's making a move so far. As Curtis Wilkie has got past Jenny Throne, but above side by side, the Curtis got through. Wow! An excellent move there from Curtis Wilkie has now passes Jenny Throne and up into the 6th place already for the Ferrari team. So here comes Josie Bautista. I think he's a boy actually, or girl actually, but he's a boy. But he comes round to Parabolica, so I think he's CC. But here comes Josie Bautista as he crossed the line to win the Italian Grand Prix. The sun has come out, meaning the race is finally over for that. Manuel Gomez takes 2nd place, had the Abby Fisser in 3rd. Then it's Sammy Ho in 4th, had a Zoe Usler. Curtis Wilkie will extend his championship lead in 6th. Had the 7th place, which is Jenny Throne. 8th place went to Rodney. Well, the last 2 will be Lola Marina and Nick Still, who fails to get the last point for the green team. As the race is coming to a close so far. And unfortunately, the 6 cars will retire. We have lost Ham Wench, Jet Li, Diddy Aboot, and then Define, Alan Donners, and Chris Stone. Disappointing day for them. So, Josie Bautista wins his first ever race just by Ryan Gibbons and Abby Fisser, who he's his 3rd today. And that was a good extra race so far. Check out the driving championship after that race. It's still Curtis Wilkie still in the driving championship so far. But Abby Fisser and Joe Bautista moved their and tied the same points as Ham Wench. As one is only just 3 points behind them. Ferrari are still in the championship, but Force One Race had a good win in Italy and moved themselves up into 2nd place. Yellow Donkey Racing and Whisper Dynamics are tied together with 37 points in 3rd. While Silver Hour Race are just 1 point behind the Torontic Yanti Racing and jumped to Silver there. While also Racing jumped ahead of Green Power Racing and Cyber Racing, who had a disaster weekend. Well, thanks for that, guys. We'll hope you will see next time, guys. Will be the Canadian Grand Prix at the circuit, or the NASCAR circuit for that. So, yeah. But, guys, thanks for watching for this video here. Until next time, guys, we'll be in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix at Vancouver or somewhere else. Say goodbye, Luigi. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Cooper. Bye-bye. See you next time. Alright, thank you for watching, guys, for the Italian Grand Prix. And we'll see you next time for Canada. Goodbye.